Hello, welcome. My name is Jason Amador. As part of the leadership team today, I will be doing a presentation talking about the organizational design, structure, and change. I will also be focusing on the challenges we are facing and the strategies we plan to implement moving forward. I am eager to collaborate with each of you and gain your perspectives as we strive to advance forward. Moving on to the history of Nike, Blue Ribbon Sports was founded in 1964 by Bill Bowerman and Phil Knight. A few years later, Nike was then founded in 1971. Nike is now known as the largest supplier of athletic footwear and apparel. Nike has over 1,045 retail stores and over 79,000 employees worldwide. Nike has experienced significant growth over the years, from its humble beginnings as a small shoe distributor to now a global leader in the sportswear industry. Nike has made over $50 billion in annual revenue, making it one of the largest brands in the sports industry. Nike has then adapted to a digital change by direct-to-consumer sales through online platforms and physical retail innovations. Nike has on its list crossed out sustainability, where they have a plan called Nike Move to Zero, which aims for zero carbon and zero waste across its supply chain. Here are the 8 dimensions Fortune magazine uses to create the most admired companies list. Starting off, we have innovation, people management, corporate assets, social responsibility, quality of management, financial soundness, long-term investment value, and quality of products and services. These 8 dimensions really highlight the significance of Nike's continuous efforts to enhance and sustain a competitive advantage. The main issue Nike is facing is lack of innovation, and this relates to the first dimension, which is innovation. The first point being is rising competitive pressure. This is competitors such as New Balance, Under Armour, Adidas, Asics. They are all making strides to develop in new areas such as technology, customization, sustainability. Then we go into the next point, evolving consumer demands. And what I mean by this is Nike needs to not only improve their performance, but also improve other areas such as customization, sustainability, and new tech, especially for the younger generation. Then we go into our last point, which is product overload. And what I mean by this is Nike is re-releasing older retros of shoes such as Nike Dunks and Nike retro basketball shoes. With this, I think Nike risks brand fatigue. I believe Nike needs to grab the attention of consumers looking for more fresh and innovative products. Moving on to the next slide, we have ramifications and consequences. If we don't see the improvement of lack of innovations, these 3 points will continue to rise. The first one being market share loss to competitors. What I mean by this is if Nike fails to meet the demands of innovation and their demands for personalization and sustainability, other brands like Under Armour, Adidas, New Balance, Asics will continue to rise and Nike will slowly fall behind. Then we go into our next point, which is decline in brand loyalty and consumer trust. As the younger generation continues to grow, they are looking for brands that align with their values. And going into this, if they don't see any demands or any standards being met, this could lead to the decline of brand loyalty and consumer trust. And with these first 2 points, this leads to our last point, which is stagnant growth and possibility. And what I mean by this is if Nike struggles to meet these demands and improve their innovation, sustainability, and other certain areas in their company, Nike will continue to struggle to meet their revenue targets. They will lose consumer brand loyalty and trust, stock performance, and this will continue to be a problem for Nike moving forward. Our current organizational structure, starting off at Nike, we use the matrix structure. This allows us to both be efficient and adaptive in this global market. Then we go on to the focus on innovation and consumer centricity. This is really important because this allows for a consumer-first approach. Then we go to global leadership and decision making. This allows Nike's global leadership strategies to maintain a cohesive global strategy along with its flexibility. Then we go to the emphasis on culture and value. It's really important that values commitments to sustainability and diversity, and this is a key to employee motivation and brand loyalty. Then we go on to decentralized decision making. Although this really promotes, speed and agility and response to consumer trends, it also poses some challenges. Although it offers flexibility, it can delay if not managed carefully. Lastly, we have the impact on innovation and effectiveness. With the increased innovation and effectiveness, this helps align with the organizational structure and leadership that Nike has driven and helped us move forward as our success in the company. Here is our struggling dimension. First, we have innovation stagnation. Nike really needs to get past recent slowdowns in new product development to stay ahead of the competition. Then we go to speed to market. If Nike wants to stay on top as one of the global leading athletic suppliers in footwear and apparel, they need to shorten the time it takes to bring new goods by responding more quickly to new trends and technology advances. Then we have cross-functional collaboration. Here at Nike, we need to get research and development, marketing, and area teams to work together to make more decisions faster and improve product development. Lastly, we have cultural alignment with consumer demands. As our consumer needs changes, here at Nike, our culture must adapt to meeting those needs, especially when it comes to sustainability, the digital marketing, and personalization. Organizational culture. Here at Nike, we push for excellence and accountability. I believe Nike really places an importance on success with a focus on high performance, results, and responsibility. Creative risk taking. We as a company, as Nike, we allow our employees to be creative and take risks, giving them the freedom to push the limits and come up with new cutting edge ideas. We push for collaboration and teamwork. We encourage our teams to work together to solve tough problems and to get new ideas to the market more quickly. Lastly, we have inclusive leadership. I believe here at Nike, we allow the commitment to building a culture of diversity, equity, and inclusion, because this leads to the idea of creativity and makes the impact of Nike stronger. Here are the three key aspects that align with our principle and conscious capitalism. First, we have stakeholder orientation. Here at Nike, we work with all stakeholders in mind, such as employees, buyers, and suppliers. This allows us to make sure everyone in the picture is included. Next, we have conscious leadership. This is our approach to putting customers first, which is really something we value. Then we go on to conscious culture. Here at Nike, we create a culture that puts the customer first by constantly changing new needs and keeping relationships strong through personalized experience in the new age of the digital world. Here is the Cotter's 8-step process for leading change. First, we want to create urgency. And how do we do this? We do this by addressing important problems and addressing the lack of new ideas and increased competition. Then we go to building guiding coalition. We want to make sure everyone in the company is on the same page by putting together a cross-functional leadership team in different areas. Then we want to go on and form a strategic vision to get everyone at Nike working together. We want to make a clear path for growth and innovation that focuses on getting goods to the market quickly and being environmental friendly. Then we want to go on and communicate vision. I believe it's really important here at Nike that the vision is shared with all the workers to make sure we're all connected in unity. Then we want to enable action. We want to find problems that we can deal with that could slow down the change process, lack of resources, and give the teams the power to act. And now we want to come up with the ways to generate quick wins. by starting a new product line or a creative marketing effort to show early wins. With this, we want to sustain our acceleration. We want to be able to expand on successful projects to keep the energy going and work towards the bigger goals of change. With this, we want to institute change by, here at Nike, allowing us to do things as part of the company that works every day and make sure Nike's core ideals include innovation, adaptability, and working together across departments to ensure long-term success. Here are the 3 potential challenges that may occur. First being alignment. One of the ways that we can use to fight this is through clear communication, inhibiting cross-functional teams, and integrating goals. Our next challenge that may occur could be silos. With this, I believe leadership engagement and investing in collaboration tools is a useful strategy for this. Lastly, going into funding, I believe innovation prioritization, such as identifying key innovation points and projects that align with Nike's long-term strategy, can really help with our dedicated funding. Here are the lessons learned throughout our strive for change. First, aligning innovation. We have to make sure to keep everyone on the same page about innovation and make sure that our global and regional teams can talk to each other clearly. Next, we have breaking silos. It is important to encourage our matrix organizations, cross-functional teams, and the use of collaboration tools to make it easier for people from different areas to share information. Managing change. It is important to understand that using our Carter's 8-step change model, this will make things more urgent and help build a leading group and make sure there is consistent communication throughout our process here at Nike. In this moment, I just want to take the time to thank you for giving me your time and consideration. I will now be answering any questions that you or the board of directors may have moving forward.